Good morning, my people. So I want to talk to you black people about some things here. Just a little wake up thing. Since everybody wants to be woke, let's get woke together. Because I'm going to say something that's not going to be popular amongst the black community, but it's true. And I just want you to think about it. You can have your own opinion, obviously. But three things. Black people say we can't get jobs. Black people say we're not going to go to school because it's too expensive and we don't want to be in debt for the rest of our lives. It doesn't make sense. And the third thing is black people say that music is the cause of all problems. That's why the youth is the way the youth is. Well, let's look at this. It's not that there aren't jobs out there. And if generations of parents had done better, instead of telling their kids to be doctors and lawyers, how about HR managers? How about putting us in a position where we can actually decide who gets the job? I think that would go a lot further than complaining, but it's harder, so we don't do it. Rather than say, hey, go be an HR manager, which makes decent to great money, by the way, depending on where you're working. Play basketball, rap, dance, monkey. Like, what are y'all talking about? Get us the HR jobs, allow them to then interview people from their community and give us an equal shot. Nobody's stopping us from doing that. And all you have to do is go to school to achieve that. Now, I get that people don't want to come out of college with $150,000 to $300,000 in debt. But what I don't get is people saying, well, I don't come from anything. We don't have money for school. You don't need money for school. They'll pretty much give a loan to anybody. And if you don't want to go to school and you want to go and get a trade, or you have this fantastic idea, maybe you're an inventor, then fine. I get that, then do that. But if you're sitting at home, not doing anything, nothing's going on with your life, you're sitting on your couch, smoking weed, not even attempting to do anything, school's not the worst option. And finally, I want to touch on this music, because I hear this so much, that the music is the reason this generation acts the way it does. You're the reason this generation acts the way it does. Okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm not counting on Future to raise my daughter. Future might not have all the answers that my daughter needs. So I'm not going to sit here and say the music's making them wild. Well, who got them the music? Who's letting them listen to the music? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to blame Drake because Santa doesn't know the ABCs. It's my responsibility. It's my fault. And I get that it's harder now because we all work a lot more. We don't have the wife at home. She's working too. But it comes down to how bad do you want it? How bad do you want that job? How bad do you want that education? How bad do you want your kids to be prosperous? So it's going to take a little extra effort. And if you don't want to make the extra effort, then don't have kids. It's that simple. This is crazy talk. Absolutely crazy talk. The tools are there. I'm not going to blame slavery on every problem that we have. We need to hold ourselves accountable. But we don't, because it's easier to blame other races and other religions for our problems. Obviously, I am black. So all I'm saying is, step it up, Black America. Let's stop blaming everybody else, and let's start doing right by ourselves, by our children, by our neighbors. You guys want to complain about cop shootings, and listen, I get it. But then you'll let the guy next door to you sell heroin to the entire neighborhood, killing more people than that one cop ever did. Accountability starts here, and it starts now, and it starts with us. So until we get our stuff together, let's stop all of this with blaming everybody else for our problems. Thank you for listening.